A very good afternoon to one and all. Thank you for your time to attend this session on dairying in Uttar Pradesh, India, a 2047 visionary outlook. So today we will be covering about Fox Global Research and Consulting Center, what we are doing, and then we delve into the dairy sector in Uttar Pradesh, what are the present status and the challenges and opportunities for working in Uttar Pradesh dairy development. Then we look into the outlook 2047. And finally, we try to frame a vision for a developed dairy by 2047. Okay, to start with, yeah. So about Fox Global. So the idea to set up this startup was to enable India to drive towards a developed atmanirbhar bharat. And Fox Global, as it is frontiers of grassroots sustainability, global research and consultancy center. Our vision is a holistic and sustainable transformation in the global food, health, and livelihood systems through data, knowledge, and application of frontier technologies at the grassroots level. To achieve this vision, our mission is to identify the holistic and globally competitive transformable scenarios in food, health, and livelihood systems, and then implement the most sustainable of them using the local resources. So we are working basically in two areas, dairy services, where we have more than 20 years of global experience in farm benchmarking, conducting regional surveys, developing farm plans for different farming systems, and we also do different types of presentations and reports for the dairy sector. In the fresh herbal services, we are into urban farm model development, herbal production, and fresh herbal marketing. So this initiative, Vocal Kisan Center of Excellence in Dairy Farming, is a vocal for local campaign for a developed India by 2047. So if anyone is interested to join this initiative, the criteria is that you should be involved in dairy farming for at least 3 years. You should have developed some indigenous process technology or management of dairy farm, and you should have adopted indigenous breeds technology practices as role model. So either all or any one of these criteria, if you are satisfied, then you can approach us for setting up the Center of Excellence. So if you are ready to become a Center of Excellence, we are implementing at grassroots level using our in this frontier development model, wherein we are following the 3I frontier development tool. The 3I is identify, innovate, and implement. Identify, impact, and implement. So we identify the frontier technologies at different levels of farm resources. That is the type of farmer in the region, the type of dairy herd that the farm manages, the type of dairy feed available in the area, the dairy infrastructure technologies that are available, and the dairy machines. And then how to manage those resources at again at 5 levels: the feed, the farm, the health, the waste management, and the market management. So based on this, we implement the most frontier technologies in that area, and then we again evaluate the impact, and then again and for a circular process till the goal is achieved. So let's have a look at what is the scenario of dairy sector in Uttar Pradesh. So this is just an example of typical farming systems in different regions of the world. and which farming system fits for a particular region is unique to that particular region's geographical, uh, um, geological, geographical, geostatistical features, and also the social, economic, and environmental conditions in that particular domain. So for Uttar Pradesh, what should be the vision for a developed dairy sector by 2047? We need to go into the statistics, the past developments. So milk production is estimated by 24-25 to reach 40 million tons in the state, and it will be the single largest state producing milk in India. 40 million tons is quite significant number, close to 15 to 20% of the milk right now produced in India is just in Uttar Pradesh. The average milk yield is close to 5.1 kg per animal per day. That's slightly on the lower side, um, both under Indian and global conditions. The dairy animal numbers is close to 53 million, out of which milk animal numbers is approximately 50%, is 24 million. Mostly the buffaloes is the most significant dairy animal. Close to 63% of the dairy animals is buffaloes, followed by indigenous cows, and crossbreds about 15%. The total number of dairy farmers or dairy producers is 13 million, and average herd size is close to 1.8 animals per farm. The dairy market, about 50% of this milk is collected, processed, and sold in the organized and unorganized markets. And the the 20 billion US dollar market right now is likely to increase to 600 billion by 2047, considering the growth rate of around 14 to 15% in the dairy markets. Now let's go into the importance of dairy sector in Uttar Pradesh. So dairy farming in Uttar Pradesh has been a significant and evolving industry. It plays a crucial role in the society, the environment, and the economy. Dairy provides employment opportunities significantly, not only to farmers but the other stakeholders, and it contributes to milk production and food security. Uh, as we know, Uttar Pradesh is already India's largest milk producing state, accounting for over 18% of the country's total milk production. The state has witnessed a dairy boom in the latest times, especially um, doing quite well in improving its milk yield, and it continues to invest in the sector, setting up greenfield dairies by the government, and also improving the existing dairy plants to boost production. And to promote dairy farming, government is giving these different awards, the Gokul Awards and Nand Baba Awards, to promote dairy with indigenous cows. Credit cards to the farmers. About 1.2 million dairy farmers in the state have received credit cards. Now let's look into what are the challenges that the UP dairy sector is facing, and how to convert those challenges to opportunities, so that we have a developed dairy industry in India. So coming to challenges in dairy farming, the first most critical challenge is limited technical knowledge. So there is a gap in adopting the modern dairy farming practices. Though the farmers are expressing a strong desire to improve, but the access to experts is a big constraint. Small land holdings is another major constraint to scale up dairy farming, and low income to boost investment. Unorganized markets, significant portion of the market is still unorganized, and this uh, puts a brake on the farmers getting access to remunerative prices. Need for skill enhancement. So there is a big need for farmers to get access to the latest technologies and how to improve on their skills, so that they can be more productive and competitive at the global level. Now coming to challenges in technology adoption. So adopting technology is also there's a lot of challenges. The first is lack of government support in terms of insufficient government assistance in the scale that is needed for a state like Uttar Pradesh. Educational opportunities, limited access to daily-based education, high cost for technology implementation by farmers, huge investment needs that farmers are not capable enough to make such investments, and low acceptance by decision makers. So the farmers are sometimes resistant to change because of their past experiences. So these are some of the challenges. Now coming to opportunities. So the farmers have a lot of opportunities um, to develop their dairy, and these are could be grouped under four areas. The first is scaling up the potential innovations in the area that have big potential. So the scaling up can be at three levels. One is the horizontal scaling, so that is spreading innovation practices geospatially, geographically. The second is vertical scaling, where we encourage the government to support the technical technology adoption through appropriate policies. Mm, and then functional scaling, so extending the successful technology adoption from one area to another domain. So that is one area. Then coming to access to infrastructure, so that is basically electricity, internet, and financial support. So, so this also is going to help the farmers um, access to um, the, the differential technologies uh, through the boost in the infrastructure like electricity, roads, connectivity, internet, digital technologies, and financial support. Now, to start with technology, it is better to start with the low cost technology options. And in that area, the three main areas of intervention could be micro irrigation, where the UP government is already having a big project, the UP micro irrigation project, to serve the smallholder producers. Second is precision farming, use of digital tools, data analytics, and AI to save the input costs. Um, and precision farming holds vast potential for small farmers because with minimum amount of resources, farmers are able to improve their productivity. And finally, government support. So government's objective to give subsidies directly to farmers, technical assistance, training programs, so that farmers can adopt technology and improve farm practices. The next is knowledge sharing and learning experience opportunities. So the small scale farmers can explore various services and the extension services um, by various agencies. So that is one area. Then the user-friendly resources, access to user-friendly technology resources, use of many digital tools and apps which are designed for easy adoption by farmers of all scales, not only in technology but also in knowledge sharing. Then we come to the government initiatives. So government promoting technology adoption through education programs, subsidies, and grants, and um, also through the media sharing these government schemes and incentives in a big way. And finally, peer learning. So networking platform for farmers, how to connect the farmers, how the farmers can learn from the experiences and sharing knowledges within the farming community. So all these are opportunities for us to develop the UP dairy sector. Now we have these cooperatives and the new generation cooperatives for dairy development, and they have already played a significant role. And in Uttar Pradesh, the cooperatives need to be boosted and rejuvenated so that they can play a crucial role in again in knowledge sharing, in setting up as a collaboration platform and collective action capacity. So what we mean by knowledge sharing is that cooperatives, they serve as knowledge sharing hubs. They offer training, information, and best practices in a very cost effective and efficient manner. Farmers are able to enhance their skills, adopt innovative techniques, and improve overall productivity. Now, would the cooperative also serve as a collaboration platform, because the platform like the farmer cooperatives, agri-tech hubs, and online forums. Their main role is to foster exchange. And that's what the Vocal Kisan Center of Excellence in Dairy Farming is also planning to serve as a collaboration platform for farmers where the best practices, insights, and lessons learned could be shared and promoted. Uh, Collective action capacity, this is again, cooperatives are enabled to pool the resources and joint purchase of material, product sales, and participate in technological innovation, and thereby optimizing their costs and resources, and enabling them to access to the latest um, sophisticated technologies in a collective manner. And this enables to boost production efficiency. Now, the other area is women empowerment. So this is another opportunity to to work in the area of women empowerment, because they play a crucial role in agriculture cooperatives. So they play a role not only in the social and economic empowerment, but the cooperative in the women can also help to strengthen community ties and building self-esteem. So that is the social capital development, improving self-reliance. So cooperative have a voice in decision making, as you know that they play a significant role in dairy farming in Indian conditions. They are also better negotiators of better terms, collective bargaining for contracts, prices, and resources. And there's a lot of examples worldwide. A lot of studies have been done where the women cooperatives do quite better in terms of earning better and also enhancing farmers and community living standards. And finally, women cooperatives also help to ensure and contribute to the food security, because they help to produce the basic needs, the basic food items, which are again helping to ensure that the food needs are met in a sustainable manner. Now, coming to summarizing the opportunities and avenues for Uttar Pradesh dairy development could be grouped under 5 areas. So three of these areas in the feed domain, and one is in finance, and the other is processing. So in the feed domain, we have the production of fodder farms, because that is one area where the fodder is the demand supply mismatch is quite high. And the demand is quite high, supply is quite low, in like about 30 to 40% only. And also quality of fodder, high quality fodder for better milk production is also a big area of harnessing. The second is feed or concentrate supply outlets. So developing these outlets for supplying concentrates, so that it is easily accessible to the farmers, and concentrates play a big role in meeting the energy and protein requirements, and that in turn will enable to increase the milk yield significantly. Then the third area is feed grain production and supply. So investing in feed grain production will benefit both farmers and dairy industry, and consistent supply of grain supports dairy animal health and productivity. As you know, India is importing a lot of feed items, because of not that much production under Indian conditions. So that also saves foreign exchange. Credit and insurance institutes and new development in the credit and insurance services, and access to credit facilities is also going to play a big role to strengthen the farmers in Uttar Pradesh. Local dairy processing industries, again here, investment in local dairy processing units, because still a lot of milk is not procured or is under unorganized sector. And this has to be enhanced by setting up modern dairy industries and processing facilities. Will also contribute to employment and self-reliance. So now let's look into the outlook for 2047 in Uttar Pradesh. The first is the farm structure development. So in the next 20 to 30 years, we would find the herd size under national conditions to increase from 2 to 5 animals, if the present status quo rate of development continues and focus on herd structure continues. So this would mean that there would be still a significant number of dairy producers at village level who are dependent on dairy farming as a livelihood option. So it is estimated that about close to 50 farmers will be dairy farmers per village by 2050-60. So if we consider the developed country status where there are 1 to 5 farmers per village, 50 farmers per village under Indian conditions means that Indian dairy farming systems would still be different and dominated by smallholder dairy farming. So we need to devise our own way of developing our dairy farming system. Then coming to dairy animal productivity development, we have progressed a lot from 250 kg per animal per year to right now we are close to 1500 to 2000 kg per animal per year. And this has been growing from less than 1% to 2% due to the various initiatives by the government, the National Dairy Development Board, the National Dairy Plans, the Operation Flood. And in the next 35 years, the milk yield is likely to grow at an annual growth rate of 1.1% under present conditions. This could be easily increased significantly if government takes proactive measures in breed conservation and other breed technology like embryo transfer technologies if they are implemented in a big way and is the need of the hour. So vision for a developed dairy by 2047 under these conditions. So what we expect that the present level of high-tech technologies could be grouped under 3 areas. The first is robotic dairy farming, wherein it is really revolutionizing the dairy industry through the use of artificial intelligence powered robots, which handle the mundane tasks of dairy farming like milking, feeding, and cleaning with precision and efficiency. And it also ensures health and well-being of cows. The second technologies that is developing is the smart barn technologies, which also again optimize feed use, uh, optimize milk production and the farm management, because it is using the IoT sensors and automation to monitor various activities of cow health and behavior in real time and improving productivity. The third tech-savvy AI that would develop in the future is in a big way is organic dairy farming, because consumers are getting more and more aware of sustainable food practices, and organic dairy farming is one which emphasizes on this through the use of natural and sustainable farming practices and non-use of synthetic chemicals, antibiotics, or hormones. That also conserves the soil health and biodiversity, which is very much necessary under present environmental conditions. Under Indian conditions, we need to also develop the decentralized autonomous organizations in various areas, like it could be proposed in the tech areas like dairy breeds, animal feeds, dairy machines, housing, animal care, veterinary drugs, services like farm benchmarking, herd management, feed production, veterinary care, animal health care, dairy marketing, and training areas as well like farm management, silage making, clean milk production, ration formulation, set construction, machinery usage, dung processing. So all these areas are individual boxes that we need to develop for India to be atmanirbhar bharat, a developed dairy by 2047. And we look forward to collaborate with partners in these areas. Now the token ETFs, um, to start with, is the training areas for silage making, dung processing, and farm benchmarking that we have initiated in the Vocal Kisan Center of Excellence in Dairy Farming. And also the use of digital data for impact analysis. So how to collect the data, benchmark the impact of this technology using digital data, use of artificial intelligence to identify the cost-effective and optimal sustainable technologies. And every system farm condition is unique, and we need to explore the use of digital technologies to identify and the measure the impact and implement the right system for in the right place. So finally, to summarize, we would like to stress that our organization has a website, foxglobal.in, where you can have a look on our activities, and also we have the feed of the latest news in dairy sector across the world. We also are working on in all these areas, generating the next farm models, farm benchmarking, dairy value chain impact analysis, also the CSR, community development projects, milk shed planning for the future, and we also do sustainable dairy presentations. So finally, these are the references for the study, and thank you very much. And I look forward to any review feedback through email given here, and also through my website. We could also book for a talk on our methods, and to you could also become a partner by going to our website and subscribing to our news channel.